Alright, so Miss Cherry, here's our lesson for the day. So this swing on the left was your last swing. The swing on the right is where we started today. So the first thing I was going to show you is all of the squiggly lines that are happening over here. So that means that there's balance and there's pausing or a little bit of stalling happening whenever it goes ziggy and zaggy. And over here you're going to notice that the lines are a lot straighter and a lot of good things happening. So the two things that we worked on were to try and get better lines at the top by getting a little bit of belt line tilt and a little bit of better shoulder plane at the top. And I think you can see here that this belt line here is pretty flat, just a little bit, and then this right here is pretty flat too. So you can see how crowded your arms look on the right when we started and how everything looks like it's going to want to go out to the right. And over here on the left you can really see that you're a lot better lines. Good spine angle, really nice footwork there, and the club's right down the line. So it's a lot better, which is good work. And then if we go ahead and go to impact, right now you're not quite seeing as much of a difference, but I still like it a lot better. If we go ahead and pop through, you can see that I wanted to just see if you release the club a little bit better. Yeah, you do. So one thing we look at here, just to kind of get a feel for it, is where the club comes out behind you and when. So this is going to come out a lot lower through your body than this one here. So there's still a little bit of lifting happening, but here's what we're looking for. We're trying to get that right arm down the line like it is there versus the lifting with your shoulders. So if you feel tension in your shoulders after you've hit a golf ball, then you've had to lift the club through. So this one on the left, that club's coming out a lot lower, a lot better on plane. And if you can see here, we'd still like it to be a little bit lower there, but you can see here how much you've tried to lift up. Like you're trying to help that club up instead of letting the centrifugal force just swing around you. I mean, really all that happens is everything just kind of swings around in a good swing. There shouldn't be any lifting or helping. So there's still a little bit of tension up here in your shoulders, but not much. So you wanted to see a little bit of Mac Meisner. We'll put Mac up next to your good swing there at the end. He's a tall boy. I think he's the best player on the SMU team. So what we're looking at here is those nice lines. So yeah, I think that's good right there, Cherry. I like your lines compared to his. I just picked him because he's tall. So one thing that he does is he does a nice job of kind of holding this angle, whereas you're already losing your angle, which we'll work on that a little bit in the future. That's too much for right now, but that makes it hard for you. That's why it makes you want to feel like you want to lift the ball up, is because when you're here you already have lost your angle. So if you had this angle that he has carried into the golf ball, all you'd have to do is release it, and that would allow you to, you hit down, it comes up. But you can look at the leg work here and see things are a little bit the same. So it was a really good lesson. I think you got a lot out of it. I think I wanted to also show you hitting that impact bag, because that's really a good swing too. So put some of those in there for you. So if we go to impact, let's get this sucker lined up. If we go to impact with those two, you can see right there that spine angle back. And what we talked about is if you're a kid working on the farm and you had to throw a bale up into the truck, that's exactly how you'd have your body. So when you hit a golf ball, you tend to run past. So this is at the end of the lesson, so you're already still running past. It helped us to widen your stance a little bit, kind of keeps you back in there. So we want this line to be like this more so than like it is over here, than to be run past. It's better, but that's just classic on the right. That's just classic golf form right here. Boom. So, and that's what we want to get to, is when you come in that you still losing your angle somewhat there. You know, there's still not as much angle there as what we'd like. But overall, a very good lesson today. Any questions for the video?
No, not right now, no, thank you.
Okay.